sneak up on me like that?
What were you eating there?
Military rations.
Oh, the Federation's rations sure are crunchy, aren't they? Umaibo, right?
What makes you think that?
'Cause I've eaten about 1,000,000 in my lifetime. You ain't gotta hide it from me.
I'm sorry. When you're on military duty, you're never allowed to snack. I was just so hungry.
I'd say you're in hot water for sneaking munchies aboard without telling me. But I can't get mad at you for snacking on the go. We do the same in the transpo business.
Thank you. Would you like one?
I thought you'd never ask. Which flavors you got?
I've got salami, veggie salad, and takoyaki ones right now.
Okay, then in that case... I'm going with takoyaki.
Oh, so you know what takoyaki is?
Yeah, these babies give me a taste of the finer foods Earth has to offer. I've had tons of umaibo, but the flavor of the sauce and the texture on this one can't be beat.
I totally agree. That's why I always stock up whenever I find them.
Well, I appreciate the generosity. Oh, and don't eat them in secret, all right? Be proud, umaibo buddy.
Okay, I'll do that. Tell you what, I'll even hand them out to everyone on the Aldous, too.
You save some for me, though. Yo, what's with the boys club?
Oh, it's Ray. I was just explaining to Albert here how to use the vending machine.
Oh, hold the phone. Albert, you wanted to use the vending machine?
Nay, you misunderstand. I did not even comprehend of the contraption's use until just now. I know not the inner workings of this ship, and I wish not to be a bother through careless handling. Hence, I was eyeing the machine from a distance. But then Sir Antonio came by. He has been teaching me a very great deal.
He's here on the Aldous after all. It'd be boring just hanging around, right?
Yeah, can't argue with that.
I think it beneficial for you to learn from Sir Antonio's attentiveness.
What the hell, man? I would have told you too if you asked me.
A real professional knows what the customer wants even before they do. In this case, I was just a few steps ahead of you, bro.
Ugh. Albert, be careful and don't fall for his crap. He's all, I'm so clever and handsome, but when we were kids, he was one of the worst people you could have met.
You claim that Sir Antonio was a mischief maker?
All right, Ray, dial it back. This isn't very brotherly.
Look at these, and you'll never look at my brother the same way.
Good grief. Are these?
Whoa, whoa, what are you doing with those pictures of me? How'd you get them? Tell me.
Fat chance. Protecting an informant's identity is Privacy 101.
You're acting like a spoiled little brat. I'll bet they were sent to you by someone in the company, weren't they? Names.
You're the one who fired the first shot, but this is all Albert's fault since he's the one who first threw insults.
Albert was just giving you some sound advice. Don't take it out on him.
Well, if you thought I was being inconsiderate, then you should have warned me. You should have been the first to say it before other people.
Oh, give me a break. You wouldn't listen to me if your life depended on it.
I beg your pardon. I did not intend for my comment to lead to a brotherly quarrel. My sincerest apologies. To both of you.
No, it's not your fault. I'm the one who should be apologizing. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Yeah, me too. I'm sorry, Albert.
So, mayhap make peace with each other?
Sorry, Ray.
Okay, Aunt. Hey, stop it! Don't laugh. You're the one who told us to make up.
Pray forgive me. Your reactions are just so alike. You two are undoubtedly siblings. It is easy to see.
Oh, yeah?
I suppose blood runs true.
Admiral Luca Maverick is a man who wears his just heart like a badge of honor. His family has a much more distinguished military pedigree than we Kennys in our rogue gallery of insubordinate soldiers.
Chloe, it is about time.
No! No. Just hang on a minute. I'm not ready yet.
Hey, what are you two up to now?
Oh, Ray, hello. Chloe here said there was something she wished to speak to Antonio about.
And what would that be? I mean, he's standing right there. Even looks bored. If you want to talk to him, then, hurry up and just go.
I can't. No way. My legs feel like jelly. I can't do it.
You never have trouble speaking over the comms. What seems to be the issue now?
Well, it's just, because that's just work, okay? There's a big difference between work banter and private conversation. I'm too nervous. Know what? Today's just not the day. Maybe tomorrow.
That is no way to settle the matter. Antonio, it seems Chloe wishes to speak with you.
Elena, no! What have you done?
Oh, sure. What's up? Good timing, I was just getting bored.
Go on then, Chloe. Speak.
Fine.
Oh, man. Such high maintenance.
Correct.
You really went to some extra lengths for her just now. She asked for your help?
No, nothing was requested of me. Chloe is simply my good friend, and Antonio, my family. Anyone in my position would only want the best for them both, would they not?
That's one way of putting it. From where I'm standing, though, it's starting to look pretty complicated over there.
Humanoids tend to overanalyze and draw unnecessary emotional conclusions for situations that are otherwise quite straightforward. When your time finally comes, Ray, please do not put me through such trouble.
Yeah. Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
If you have no idea, then pay me no mind.
The sheer size of the Aldous never ceases to amaze me. It is hard to believe something of quite this size is able to take flight. And does so solely at the hands of Elena, Chloe, and what few retainers you maintain.
Yeah. From where we're standing, I'm sure it looks like there's only a few of us running the ship. However, in reality, there are a lot more people putting in work than you can see.
Is that so?
Yep, just like the ships in Aster, we can't get this baby moving without a bunch of help. And we're only as strong as our weakest link. That's why as crewmates, we make sure to take care of each other.
Huh. Do you now?
Sure do. We all got each and everyone's back.
Yes. You were quite perturbed by your separation from Elena and Chloe during our first encounter. I was taken aback by how truly concerned for their well-being you appeared.
Sorry. I'm not really good at taking compliments. But Leticia, don't you feel the same way about your people?
Huh?
I mean, don't the Ossarian people mean the same to you?
Of course. The kingdom would hardly exist if it were made up of only the royal family and its knights. I have never once doubted the importance of our kingdom's people.
Yeah, we both seem to have a lot on our plates, don't we?
Indeed, which is precisely why we must remain focused and ever active, for all of their sakes.
chair. Is it yours?
What's with the heavy sighs?
I find myself taken aback by the sheer scale of the universe. To think that each flicker of light I see is a world not unlike the only one I have ever known.
Yeah, it does have that effect on people. Not to mention, your planet, and mine as well, are both much smaller than the ones we see shining out there right now.
Surely you jest.
There are exceptions, of course, but most of what you see in front of you are stars. In other words, they're suns. Most of the inhabited planets are smaller than their suns. The ones we live on are so tiny, they're hidden in the darkness of the universe.
Never have I had to imagine anything on quite as magnificent a scale.
Yeah, the human mind has a limited range of what it can grasp. So it's no wonder the universe must feel quite large. But that being said, the most important thing is to live your life to the fullest.
Yes, perhaps you are right.
And you want to know something crazy? What you're seeing here is just a tiny part of it.
Certainly, now you jest.
Oh, I'm no jester. In truth, there are many more planets in the universe than we can possibly count. We know so very little about our universe.
It seems almost comical that anything should be quite so vast.
Admiral, his family has
That is the present-day Calnus? The original was a ship crewed by celebrated heroes of the Federation, so it's likely the name was passed down over the years.
A great conjunction happened this year. Which means next is the air sign.
Oh there. What's up, Chloe? What are you looking at celestial maps for?
Oh, well, I've been reading fortunes for the second half of the year.
Like astrology. I just heard you talking about the great consecration thing or whatever.
Great conjunction, Smarty Pants. It's a major event in the world of astrology. They say it signals the coming of a new era.
Sounds really cool, like some kind of karate move.
Oh, don't make fun of me.
No, I'm not. It's just, I feel like all that fortune-telling stuff is kind of unscientific.
Unscientific? They used to say that there was no scientific correlation between blood types and personalities either. Studies have shown that differences in the antigens in our blood can influence our survival, what we perceive as a threat, and how we approach situations. It's all in the research. These are aspects of our so-called personalities. And it turns out the reason why the lunar phases affect us physically is because the components that make up moonlight change during regular cycles. I'm sure scientific evidence for astrology will be published someday. They just haven't figured it out yet.
Wow, that's an earful. I suppose you might have a point there. Sure are lots of people who believe in it and all. And since there's no consensus, we can't exactly call BS. My bad.
No worries. I'm just glad you understand.
And while you're at it, why don't you tell me my horoscope for the rest of the year?
Okay, let's see. Your fortunes will continue to soar, and you will be able to breathe a sigh of relief from the burdens you have been shouldering.
Ha, damn! Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
However, unforeseen costs will arise, so you should be sure to save your finances in anticipation.
What? You gotta be kidding me. The Fed's supposed to reimburse me for the Edis. But something else is gonna happen? Please say I get that bonus this year.
Practice couldn't hurt. Things are finally starting to click. A little more practice couldn't hurt.
Chloe, you been resting up like you're supposed to?
Whoa! Ray and Leticia too?
Yeah, you seem surprised. Let me guess, you were lost in thought about something.
Sorta. Kinda. You could say that, I guess.
Chloe, mayhaps something troubles you?
No, nothing like that. I just, was wondering if maybe I could ask you something, if that's okay?
By all means.
Do you, think your marriage to Prince Gerard was a good idea?
Well, I cannot say. We were in the midst of a mission, so it was my utmost priority to accomplish that without flaw.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, of course. Sorry. Kind of a weird question for me to ask, what with it being a fake marriage and all.
Quite all right. Did anything weigh heavy on your mind regarding the ceremony?
Well, you know how you were all gussied up in your wedding dress and all that stuff? You looked so beautiful, so radiant. I was totally transfixed on you. I mean, everybody was. It might sound a little old-fashioned, but I really feel like a wedding is such a great place for a girl to shine like a star.
Now there's a thought. I guess now that you mention it, it was the first time we'd seen Leticia all dolled up in a formal dress and stuff.
Indeed. That is so. Pray tell, Chloe, have you a man in mind whom you want to betroth?
What? No, that's not why I was asking.
Sure about that?
I guess, I mean, I do have someone I kinda like.
Could it be Ray? I knew it.
What? No way! What do you mean you knew it? I mean, I respect him as our captain. He's real gutsy and super good at knowing what to do and when to do it. But he's always got us on our toes, you know? How could I ever relax around someone like that?
Got me there. Sounds like I'm driving both you and Elena up a wall.
So, a calm and collected man would be your choice?
Yeah, I guess I'd like a guy who looks a little intimidating, but is actually kind, grounded, a real family man, a gallant gentleman and hero to all, but a supportive sweetheart who always makes time to come home and dote on me and the children.
Oh, interesting.
Well, what do we have here? Ray, Chloe, and Leticia?
Antonio!
Aren't you supposed to be on break, Chloe? You been resting up like we asked you to?
Oh, my, yes, I'm fine. Taking plenty of downtime. I was just, chit-chatting with Leticia here.
Oh, is that all? I thought you might have been hitting the books on your break again, but all right. You know, Chloe, I like the cut of your jib, but you're always wearing yourself out. Make sure you get your rest. It helps me out, too.
Okay, I will.
All right then, Leticia. You take it easy, too.
Yeah. Later, bro. He didn't hear what we were just talking about now, did he? No, never mind. Not my problem.